Pauling Public Radio presents A Human Touch, a play in 2 acts by Jude Alpert, directed by Kathy Freston. What happens when a most unlikely young man shows up to volunteer in a neonatal intensive care unit? One person can make a difference, and a simple human touch. Our cast includes Christopher Anthony Thomas, a.k.a. Cat, is played by Ryan Katzer. Nurse Eleanor Phillips is played by Susan Pirati. And Mrs. Janessa Everett is played by Jerry Munich.
Dr. Statement, please.
Good afternoon. May I help you?
Yeah. I'm here to volunteer.
I think you have the wrong department. This is the neonatal intensive care unit.
Yeah? Here's my pass.
I'm sure there's been some sort of mistake. Our volunteers are more mature individuals. Our patients require a very special type of care.
They told me all I had to do was sit.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that.
Oh, yeah. And hold a baby.
We typically require experience.
Oh, my ass has had plenty of experience sitting, don't you worry. I had so much experience, my mama kept yelling at me to get off my ass.
Yes, that's very interesting, but it's not quite the experience I had in mind.
Are you telling me my ass ain't good enough?
Mr. Thomas.
Christopher Anthony Thomas. That's me. 3 saints' names in a row. Mama told me she knowed I'd be needing some help along the way, so she gave me 3 saints' names when they poured the water over me. You can call me Cat for short. Everybody does. In the old neighborhood, when I was on the prowl, I'd give a... and the girls would come running.
That's enough, Mr. Thomas. This is a hospital, not the Bronx. Mrs. Everett, I'll be right with you.
I was hoping the volunteer was here. I really need to take a break.
I was just directing...
I'm the volunteer.
You're not what I expected. It doesn't matter. Have you ever held a baby before?
Mrs. Everett.
Sure, babies always are coming from somewhere.
I can call the front desk for another volunteer.
Don't bother. I just came from there and they said you had been calling and calling. They're short today. Everybody's been calling in sick. It's kind of funny for a hospital.
There must be someone available.
Never mind. A warm body is a warm body. What's your name?
Cat.
Okay, Cat. Let's go. We're down the hall. You have to sit in the rocking chair.
Take off your shirt.
Wait a minute. Nobody said nothing about getting undressed.
Babies respond better with skin-to-skin contact.
Seriously?
I don't have time to explain. Just do it.
Next time, wear a shirt that buttons down the front. Then you won't have to. Here. No, don't hold him like that. Like this, chest to chest.
That's correct. Now all you have to do is rock. I'll check back shortly.
Will you be okay for a few minutes? I really need to pee.
We'll survive. They can be a little bossy, huh? You a boy or a girl? Blue blanket? I'm guessing boy. Who are you, little guy?
He doesn't have a name. And unlike you, Christopher Anthony Thomas, he may not have 3 saints to make him so lucky. You slipped in here on the dream of a desperate, exhausted mother, but that doesn't mean you'll be staying. Tomorrow you'll have a new assignment. We'll both make the best of it for this afternoon. Mrs. Everett, Baby Everett seems content this afternoon.
I think it's a change of scenery. You know, his dad doesn't come much. He's not very hopeful. He says we should be grateful for the 2 healthy boys we have at home.
Yes, I know. Well, while you're here, this is the one that matters. Continue on.
Sorry I was short. I was waiting almost an hour for someone to show up.
Don't worry about it. But that one sounds like a real drill sergeant.
Oh, she can be a little brisk, but she knows about babies. She's the one that suggested we rock the baby to health. Some others do this naturally, but I hadn't heard about the research that was done and that it had a special name. Here, I even made copies of an article so the volunteers could read up on it.
I'm not much of a reader. Maybe you better just tell me about it.
Oh, okay. It says that when babies are born early, he was 10 weeks early. That kangaroo care...
Kangaroo care? Oh, when do I get to hop around? This could be great exercise.
No. You don't hop around. You just rock. It's similar to the feeling babies have in the womb, or the baby kangaroo in the mother's pouch.
So what?
The babies benefit with increased warmth, better sleep, better breathing, and overall growth. It leads to a happier, healthier baby and faster discharge from the hospital if the baby makes it.
A human touch. It makes sense. Even my cats like to be held and petted. Why not a baby?
Exactly.
So, what's this little guy's name?
Doesn't have one yet. His father said not yet. Maybe we should wait.
Wait? Shit, no. Oh, sorry. It might be too late. This guy needs a name right now. What are you dreaming for him?
Dreaming? I don't think you get it. We've been here 2 weeks, and he just started breathing on his own. When he got out of intensive care, all I wanted to do was hold him. The doctors, nurses, they don't know what's going to happen. What if...
Don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name instead?
Janessa.
You know what it means?
No.
Janessa, form of Jane. Hebrew for the Lord is gracious.
How did you know that?
My mama taught me all the names. She said it helped you know who you are and who you get to knowing. And as far as I can tell, you're very gracious letting me hold your new baby. Lots of ladies won't let you, you know, the mothering thing.
He's my third son. By then you get over it.
What are their names?
Joseph and Kyle.
Nice. So, this one. Would you like a family name? We use my Uncle Stephen's name a lot. Or someone famous, like James Earl Jones or Robin Williams. That name reminds me of a bird just flying away. How about a historical name like Alexander the Great? Or...
He's so small, though. We can't give him a big name.
Last resort, Saints. Mama gave me Christopher Anthony Thomas, triple threat. Jacob. That's popular. Adam, the first man. How about Paul? That means small. Perfect saint for a tiny one. Mind if I call him that?
I'd have to ask his father, but I guess it's okay, for now.
Okay, Paul. You and me are just gonna sit here and rock away. Your mama's gonna take a real break.
I'm pretty stressed. Maybe I'll take a quick walk. Sure you're okay?
Yep. You deserve it, Janessa. Not a good time for being gracious. It's time to relax a while. Go on now. Knew this rockin' would be a great job for me.
We'll see about that.
Hi, Janessa. How's Paul doing? 4 days and counting, and I'm still here.
He's been crying all morning. The nurses say that's a good sign. I'm glad you're here, though. I don't know how much more I can stand.
Sounds like he's being a pain in the ass. Here, let me try. I'll have to do something special to entertain him today. He's probably bored, ready to break out of this place.
I think he's beginning to recognize you, Kat.
That's because he's so smart. Now, go on, get out of here before he notices you're gone. Okay, buddy. Cat is here. Steady now.
Mr. Thomas, the only reason you're still on this assignment is by the gracious consent of Mrs. Everett.
Excuse me, nurse. Did you say gracious?
I fail to see the humor, Mr. Thomas. I'll have to admit that Mrs. Everett is pleased with how you handle her baby.
You mean Paul.
Yes, Paul. However, if you are unable to follow simple hospital rules, no matter what Mrs. Everett says, you will be asked to leave. That includes burying your chest in the hall, addressing patients and staff by their proper names, and in particular, no swearing.
Don't you get tired of always having to be the cop around here? Policing everybody, talking about all the rules?
It's my job to create an atmosphere of calm, order, and security for the patients and parents. That requires certain rules.
Yeah. If you think calm and order are normal, you haven't been to the Bronx. Maybe you stay here all the time so you can tell everybody else what to do. Is that living?
Excuse me?
Don't they teach you anything important in school?
I'll have you know that this position requires years of training and experience.
Experience my ass! All this job needs is a human touch, and you preach about it, but you don't practice it yourself.
I don't think you understand the life and death nature of what we do here, Mr. Thomas. I can't become emotionally attached to each of these patients. I wouldn't be able to function properly.
So to function properly, does everybody have to be like you? I have feelings. I care about Paul.
Who are you to question my motives? You walk in here and think you can do what you want, say what you want, throw out some wise-ass remarks and think. I do not feel the need to explain myself any further. This is my department, my area of expertise. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Well, I'm not leaving Paul.
Well, well. My job dictates better uses for my time, Mr. Thomas, than justifying myself to the volunteers. I suggest you pay attention to baby Everett. I'll be watching. Any more negative criticism, and you will be out. Continue on.
Fine. Well, it's my job to get you out of here, little one. She needs a vacation. Anyway, what we going to discuss today? President Obama? Oh, my mama said you're not supposed to discuss politics or religion if you want to stay out of trouble. How about what you're going to be when you grow up? What am I going to be when I grow up? I wish I knew. You know, I never told no one. But I write these songs. Got a whole shoebox full of them under my bed. Some of them are pretty good, if I do say. Maybe I should sing you one or two and see what you think. Danger is no stranger to me. You like rap? God don't make junk. Oh yeah, God don't make junk. God don't make junk. You know, you need one of those soothing baby songs. Yeah, like my mama used to sing to me. Rockin' my baby, holding you close. Rockin' to, rockin' fro. Singing a song to let your cares go. Singing a prayer to make you grow. What do you think? You like it? How about if I do this? A song from me to you. Rockin' my baby, holding Paul close. Rockin' to, rockin' fro. Singing to Paul. Paul, to let your cares go, singing a prayer to make Paul grow. Hey, it worked. You're sleeping.
Cat, that was beautiful. You wrote that?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could write music. Don't be embarrassed. Look, I just forgot my sweater, and it's cold outside.
You weren't supposed to hear that. It was only for...
Paul, I know. Look at him sleeping. You're such a comfort to him, Cat. And to me, too. Would you mind if I sat here with the two of you for a while?
Suit yourself.
Cat, I was wondering, what made you do this? I mean, a nice young man like yourself must have something better to do than just sit around in a neonatal care unit of a hospital rocking babies. Got a girlfriend?
Sure. Lots of those back in the Bronx. Nothing steady. Wish I had my mama back, though. She died. She was my best girl. Always had time to sit a while. Listen. Told me, always treat a girl like a lady. Try not to hurt anyone. Respect life.
You loved her, didn't you?
Now I live with my aunt. She's a nurse on the 3rd floor. Since I didn't have a job, she made me volunteer.
Well, I'm glad she did. And if anyone can rock life into Paul, you can. You know, you made him real for me. With all the problems, I had lost sight of the fact that he's still my little boy, not some object to be dealt with. I feel like he's got his own little personality. And I'm getting to know him, appreciate him, love him. Thank you, Cat. He was so fussy earlier. And look how peaceful he is. I'll take him now, if you don't mind.
Sure, you're the mom.
Nurse Phillips! Nurse Phillips!
I'm here. I'll handle this.
What happened?
What happened? You were supposed to be helping me. Didn't you know he wasn't breathing anymore? Shit, you didn't even know it. How stupid can you be?
Janessa,
I trusted you.
What did I do? Is Paul okay? I'm sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? This is all your fault. You should have called the nurse. He's probably dead. I've lost my little baby.
Please, Mr. Thomas, my office.
Janessa!
Damn you, Cat.
Get out of here, Cat.
Damn you.
Mrs. Everett, please, sit here for a moment. It's all right. Cat's gone. Take a deep breath. Listen to me. The doctors couldn't help your baby. Would you like to hold Paul for a moment? It's a good thing to do.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Sit down, Mr. Thomas.
What did I do wrong? I didn't mean it. I was only trying to do what you told me to do.
Mr. Thomas.
Why can't you call me Cat?
All right, Cat. Are you sure you won't take a seat?
No.
As you know, patient Everett has expired.
Expired? Is that what you call it? Why can't you talk like a normal person? Say it! Paul's dead. Can't say it, can you? And I was supposed to make sure that that didn't happen, right? And now you're gonna tell me to get out of here because I didn't do my job right.
Please, don't put words in my mouth. I wanted to say that in spite of some of your unorthodox behavior, the hospital staff recognizes your commendable work and would like to thank you for volunteering.
I want to talk to Janessa. Tell her I'm sorry. I can't leave her alone.
Mrs. Everett is in shock, Kat. You can't see her right now. She's spending time with Paul. It'll make the grieving process a little easier. I'm sorry that she took it out on you. You didn't deserve that.
But why did he die? What was wrong with him?
I can't give out that information.
Why not? Damn your rules!
Kat, listen to me.
Maybe I should have followed the rules. Then Paul would still be alive. I'd be in there holding him right now.
There was nothing you could have done. These things...
Shit! I really liked that little guy. Mama would have been proud to know I gave him a good start. Dad cut out when I was 5. Mama's gone. 2 friends OD'd, 1 shot. Now Paul. Nothing left. All gone. I'm not gonna wait for you to throw me out. I'm going on my own and saving you the trouble.
Kat, this isn't your fault. You rocked Paul for hours, gave him every chance to survive.
I thought Janessa liked me. She reminded me of my mama, sitting with me while I was rocking. For a minute, I thought Mama was still alive. Then she said it was all my fault, called me stupid.
Kat, this has been a shock for you too. You need to sit down. Janessa likes you, Kat. She really does. She's too upset right now to do anything but shout at the closest person. And that happened to be you. It's not personal, Kat. Some go down kicking and screaming. Others are silent. But any way you look at it, death happens. You may have had more of your share of losses. We all have to go on. Janessa realized you gave Paul a very special gift. The gift of yourself. After all, you helped name him.
A lot of good that did. Maybe I should have given him a stronger one.
If I recall, St. Paul may have been small, but he was a pretty strong individual. I don't know that it would have made a difference. And you're strong too, Kat. That triple threat at work, Christopher Anthony Thomas.
What's your first name anyway?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Eleanor. Eleanor? I never met anyone who didn't carry the meaning of their name deep in their heart. Until I met you. Maybe. Why did you seem so cold and unfeeling? Like those babies aren't people. Eleanor means mercy. Mercy. I guess you were handing out mercy in your own way.
Mercy. I'll have to remember that, Kat.
I'll be going now.
You'll be back tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Mr. Thomas, please. Patient Santini needs to be rocked. I'll see you tomorrow.